11 days to the presidential polls. All eyes on you. Buhari charges Nigerian police. Hello everyone. Thank you for joining us once again on the channel. We'd like to say a very big welcome to each and every one of you. If you're joining us for the very first time, please do well to like, share and subscribe to our channel. To all of our existing subscribers, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up on our posts as they come your way. Thank you and God bless you. President Muhammadu Buhari yesterday appraised the security arrangements for this year's general election and reminded the leadership of the Nigerian police of the high expectations of them in relation to the provision of requisite security during and after the polls. Buhari also reassured the country that the general election would be peaceful and reflect the free will of the citizens. However, following the redistribution of voters to new polling units nationwide, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) yesterday revealed that there were 240 polling units without registered voters across 28 states and the Federal Capital Territory (FCT). INEC said elections were not held in those units. Buhari gave the assurance of peaceful and credible polls during the inauguration of critical operational assets of the Nigerian police ahead of the elections. The assets included the Armored Personnel Carriers (APCs), 88 pickup patrol vans, 10 water cannon trucks, 3,000 hand grenades, 1,502 AK-47 rifles and stun guns, 9,607 bulletproof vests and helmets, and 30 general-purpose machine guns (GPMG). President Muhammadu Buhari pledged to bequeath to the nation a democratic culture in which the police will not only be apolitical and impartial during the 2020 general election, but the election process would also be peaceful and secure, and the outcome truly reflective of the free will of the citizens. The president inaugurated the newly acquired operational vehicles, crowd control and anti-riot gadgets, and high-capacity desktop and laptop computers to ensure proper enforcement of electoral laws, seamless electioneering process, and the stabilization of the public space before, during, and after the elections. He said during the event held at Force Headquarters in Abuja, this vision can best be achieved through an efficient police force, and I am delighted that the Force leadership is advancing my vision in this regard. Looking back at what I inherited as a police force and where we are almost 8 years into this administration, I can proudly say that I have significantly attained my repositioning plan for the Nigerian police force, and it is my expectation that subsequent national leadership in the country will sustain this initiative. Buhari commended the Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba, and the entire Nigerian police establishment for the achievement, saying, "I encourage you to sustain your zeal for service to the nation. You should, however, be reminded of my high expectations of your leadership, particularly in relation to the provision of requisite police security that will engender not just a stable security space ahead of the general election, but guarantee the credibility of the exercise." He reminded the security agencies that the country had great expectations with regard to the conduct of a secure election. The president stated, "In this task, I call on the Inspector General of Police and indeed all law enforcement agencies that will be complementing the police in the election security process to note that the eyes of the nation and the global community will be on you all." Having been fully briefed by the Inspector General of Police of his detailed operation order and action plan for the 2023 general elections during the Council of State meeting that was held on Friday, 10th of February 2023, I have no doubt of the high level of preparedness of the Nigerian police for the exercise. I trust also that in line with your service oaths and statutory obligation to our beloved country, you will not disappoint us all as you put to effect your election security governance operational plans. Buhari added, "On my part, I renew the assurances of my firm trust in your leadership and unwavering support for the police." It is indeed in demonstration of this that I recently approved the release of requisite funds to the Nigerian police force towards the continuation of the next phase in the annual recruitment exercise of 10,000 constables in line with extant presidential approval. It is in cognizance of this that I have remained firmly committed to the reform agenda of our police system all through. The overriding goal is to modernize, reform, and restore the dwindling primacy of our police within the internal security architecture of the country, our nation's criminal justice delivery system, and the democratic process. To this end, I'll now move to commission the critical operational assets for effective use by the Nigerian police force. The IGP in his address said that the assets assembled were procured as part of the broad strategic plan of the force towards stabilizing the security space before, during, and after the 2023 general election, and for the purpose of enhancing the capacity of the Nigerian police to manage civil disorder in line with acceptable national legal framework and global law enforcement protocols. Usman Baba stated, "Assembled here for Mr. President's commissioning are critical operational assets comprising 88 pickup patrol vans, 21 armored personnel carriers, 9 Prado jeeps, 1 coaster bus, 10 water cannon trucks. Others are 2 rapid razor security wire dispensing trucks, 9,607 bulletproof vests and plates, and 2,055 ballistic helmets, amongst others." Well, that is it on the details of today's report. Until we'll come your way next time with more news happenings, please do well to stay safe. Bye-bye.